Have you ever felt like you're drifting away from everyone around you, even though you didn't choose to? Like you're walking alone in a crowd, but something invisible is pushing you to retreat into solitude. What if I told you that this phase of isolation is not a curse, but an invitation, an essential part of your spiritual awakening? Keep watching, and I'll reveal how this powerful transformation could be guiding you to something greater. You might not realize it, but if you're experiencing isolation, it's not by chance. It's the natural rhythm of your spiritual journey unfolding, often in ways that seem mysterious at first. The more intense your awakening becomes, the more you might feel as though you're being pulled away from the familiar faces of friends, family, and the life you once knew. But don't be alarmed. This isn't a punishment. It's the universe's way of pressing pause on the outside noise, giving you the space to go inward. It's as if the cosmos has decided that now, right now, is the time for you to recalibrate, to step back and really feel the shifts happening within you. What you're experiencing is not random. It's the universe orchestrating a break in your social interactions, a break you didn't consciously choose. This period of solitude is actually a deep, sacred invitation to explore your inner landscape. It's not a reflection of your social abilities or your value. It's a necessary phase of your spiritual path. So if you find yourself temporarily disconnected from others, don't panic. This is a sign that something much larger is at play. But here's the catch. This isn't a permanent sentence of isolation. This phase of solitude is just that, a phase. It's a temporary withdrawal designed to help you understand your heightened sensitivities, the subtle changes emerging in your inner world. It's not that you're antisocial or disconnected from reality. It's that your soul is calling for a deeper connection with you. This time of isolation is not about rejection. It's about reflection. Think of it like this. The universe is giving you a moment of stillness, a chance to recalibrate before re-entering the world in a more awakened way. This period allows you to align with the internal changes happening inside you, to truly feel the profound transformation that's reshaping your consciousness. The world as you knew it is shifting, and this solitude is the space where you can prepare to step into the next chapter of your spiritual evolution. As you move through this process, remember that the universe has not abandoned you. It has simply set the stage for your next level of growth. So embrace this moment of self-discovery. Use this time to connect with your deeper self, to understand the sensitivities and nuances that are emerging in you. And when you're ready, the universe will invite you to return, to re-engage with the world, not as the person you once were, but as the enlightened being you are becoming. Stay tuned, because this is only the beginning of your incredible journey into awakening. Are your senses evolving? How your body's response signals a profound spiritual shift. Have you noticed your world starting to feel too real? What if your heightened awareness is more than just a shift in perception? It's your body's way of recalibrating to new, higher frequencies. Let's explore how your senses are evolving and what this means for your spiritual journey. As you continue on this path of spiritual awakening, something extraordinary begins to happen. Your senses transform. It's as though a veil is lifted, and suddenly the world around you seems sharper, more vibrant. It's not just your intuition becoming more acute. This is a holistic upgrade in the way you experience reality. Imagine flipping a switch that turns up the volume on your senses, revealing the subtle energies that were always there, but hidden from you before. Now you might feel more attuned to the energy of places, people, and situations. You can sense vibrations in the air, even in a room full of people. You're not becoming hyper-vigilant or overly judgmental. Instead, you are becoming aware of energies that were once imperceptible to you. As you develop this awareness, you might find yourself more drawn to certain environments or repelled by others. This new sensitivity allows you to feel the energy in a way you never could before. As part of this shift, You may also notice that your body is demanding something different from you. You'll find that foods that once felt satisfying now leave you feeling heavy or drained. This isn't just about choosing a diet. It's about listening to what your body intuitively craves as it aligns with your heightened state of consciousness. For example, coffee, once a comfort, might now feel jarring to your system, making you feel more anxious than energized. It's not that coffee is inherently bad, but your body is evolving and it requires more subtle, energizing nourishment. This transformation extends beyond food. Your body, in its heightened sensitivity, may no longer crave certain meats or dairy, as these dense, heavier foods may not align with the frequencies you're now attuned to. In fact, even foods that are heavily processed or laden with preservatives may lose their appeal. This process of discerning what nourishes your body reflects your spiritual growth. It's a recalibration to align with the energies that now resonate with you. But it's not just about your physical intake. Your perception extends into the very fabric of your environment. You may start seeing flashes of light or sparks in response to energetic presences. Your eyes may become more sensitive, picking up energies that others might not notice. Similarly, you might experience ringing or buzzing in your ears. This isn't a sign of illness, but rather your body's heightened sensitivity to the energetic currents moving through your environment. These subtle shifts in perception are not a burden. They are a natural attunement, preparing your body to operate in a new, more expansive state. During this phase, you may begin to feel drained in crowded, chaotic spaces. The overstimulation of the energy around you can be overwhelming. It's not that you're weak, it's that your body is more finely tuned to the frequencies around you. The very environments you once thrived in may now feel energetically exhausting. This is not a sign of regression, but a recognition that your system is recalibrating to the higher frequencies that align with your spiritual awakening. As you move forward, know this: your heightened sensitivity is not a hindrance, but a blessing. It is your body's way of helping you navigate the world in a more awakened, harmonious way. This sensitivity is an attunement, a spiritual and physical recalibration to the higher frequencies of your evolving consciousness. The next stage of your spiritual journey will challenge you to embrace this new way of perceiving and being. Stay with it, for this shift is the gateway to a deeper understanding of who you are and how you are meant to interact with the world around you. Have you ever felt out of place in a crowd, surrounded by drama and noise? What if that sensation isn't a sign of something wrong, but a clue that you're evolving into a higher state of consciousness? As your spiritual awakening unfolds, you may begin to experience an unusual and profound shift in how you engage with the world around you. The environments that once felt familiar, perhaps even comforting, start to feel heavy and chaotic. You find yourself out of sync with the unconscious drama of the people around you. But this isn't about judging them. It's about recognizing that your own consciousness is evolving. The energy you once tolerated has now become almost unbearable, and you feel out of place amid the intensity. What you're experiencing isn't some form of superiority, but rather an acknowledgement of your shifting capacity to deal with the chaos of life. As your sensitivity deepens, you may notice that while others seem comfortable in the noise and turmoil, you now crave peace, calm, and harmony. This doesn't mean you should isolate yourself forever, but rather that you now have the clarity to understand when it's time to step back, recharge, and recalibrate your inner equilibrium. This phase is not about rejecting the world around you, but about learning how to navigate it with grace. There will be times when you need solitude to recalibrate, to create space for your evolving consciousness to find its center again. The noise of the external world can be overwhelming, but solitude allows you to discover the depth of your own inner peace. As Henri Nouwen wisely said, solitude is the furnace of transformation. It's in those quiet moments, away from the distractions and judgments of others, that you begin to truly integrate the shifts happening within you. If you find yourself temporarily isolated from friends or family during this time, don't see it as a setback, but as an opportunity. This solitude is not a punishment. It is a blessing in disguise. It gives you the space to explore your own mind, body, and soul without external influence. Far from being a sign of social inadequacy, your temporary withdrawal is a redirection, guiding you towards deeper self-discovery. The very act of stepping back can help you learn to radiate positive energy, even in the most chaotic environments. This process is not permanent. It's a phase, a transition, a step in your journey of awakening. As you emerge from this period of introspection, you'll find that you no longer need to retreat to find peace. You'll have developed the ability to carry that peace with you, radiating it out into the world, even amidst the chaos. What seemed like a retreat into solitude will become a more profound engagement with life, one that's grounded in the stillness of your own heart, unaffected by the external drama. Your evolving consciousness is teaching you to find balance. It's showing you that peace isn't something to chase. It's something to create from within. And once you learn to create that peace, you'll see that the world around you can never truly disturb it again. The sacred power of solitude. How retreating from the world can unleash your true self. What if the very act of retreating from the world could be the key to unleashing your most authentic self? What if solitude isn't something to fear, but the greatest ally in your transformation? As you move further along this spiritual journey, you may begin to feel energetically drained by the world around you. The constant noise, the chaos, the overwhelming sensory bombardment, it all starts to weigh on you. But here's the truth. This exhaustion is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that your evolving consciousness is ready for something deeper. You're being guided to seek solitude, not as a form of avoidance, but as an essential practice of self-care. This is your sacred time to recharge, to realign with the energies of your true self, and to embrace the quiet spaces where your deepest wisdom resides. Embracing solitude isn't about running away from the world. It's about reconnecting with yourself. When you retreat from the external noise, you allow your senses to attune to the subtle shifts in energy within and around you. No longer distracted by the chaos, you begin to see things clearly. Your thoughts, your emotions, your very being start to reveal their true nature. In solitude, you peel back the layers of conditioning, of societal expectations, and start to feel your inner calling pulling you toward your authentic path. This period of isolation acts as a cocoon of personal transformation. Just as the caterpillar must withdraw to undergo its metamorphosis, you too must take time to shed the old layers of your identity that no longer serve you. This phase is a time of refining your purpose and of aligning with the deeper truths of your soul. You are not just finding balance. You are discovering the core of your being. Through the quiet, the introspection, and the stillness, your truest self begins to emerge. This journey requires courage. It takes resilience and inner strength to embrace solitude, especially in a world that demands constant connection. But in doing so, you build a fortitude that is unshakable. As you grow, so does your ability to face the challenges of your spiritual evolution with unwavering trust. In fact, each moment spent in solitude strengthens your spiritual muscles, preparing you for the next steps on this ever-unfolding path. Consider this phase not as an obstacle, but as a blessing. It is a sacred opportunity for you to deepen your connection to the universe. You are being called to harmonize with the subtle energies of existence, to cultivate a more profound relationship with the unseen realms. As you reflect, release, and reconnect, you prepare yourself to receive the guidance of the cosmos in ways you could never have imagined in the noise of the world. In solitude, you rediscover parts of yourself that may have been overshadowed by the external distractions. This time is not just about being alone. It's about nurturing your consciousness, allowing it to evolve and expand. By embracing solitude, you give yourself the space to grow and become who you were always meant to be. This is your time to align with your most authentic self and to step fully into the next phase of your spiritual journey. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who would appreciate the wisdom. Your support is invaluable in helping us continue to share insights like these. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so feel free to leave a comment below. Until next time, may your path be full of clarity, peace, and boundless blessings as you embrace your evolving consciousness. I would like to thank you all for your support of the videos. If anything resonated with you, please share this video with a beloved friend. Your support helps us continue creating more videos like this and sharing insightful wisdom with everyone. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I hope your life is full of wonderful blessings and utter fulfillment.